Hi guys! In this video I will show you these 3 hairstyles that are inspired by Vikings TV show. One of my Instagram followers suggested that idea and I thought that this might be fun. I start with the bit wet curly hair. I think that's the great texture for this kind of styles. I create the side parting and after that take a slice of hair from the side. This is for the braids. You can put the rest of the hair away. Then I take 3 strands from the front and create the regular 3-strand braid. No addings, no anything extra, just the braid. Continue braiding until the end of the hair, and after that you need to repeat that about similar size of the pieces, like this. Next I will use the piece of wire. To create the loop, I push the clip of wire through the second braid from front to backwards, and then I pull the first braid in the way that I kind of bring it over the second braid already and then turn it with the wire back to forward. Next I repeat that with the third braid. So I push the wire from front to backwards through the third braid and bring the second braid in this way through the next braid behind it. And I also create the secure for this by repeating this same pattern. It keeps the braid better on the shape. Now I do the third loop, so push the wire to backwards and in that way pull the third braid some kind of loop, and after that just to secure the shape repeat the same process again with the same braids. That's not necessary, but I think if you want this hairstyle to last, it's better to do the secure so the shape won't slip away as easy as it would without that. Once you created the loops, I spin the rest of the braids around the loops in this way, just to get all braids to the same place what it will be on the back. So once the third braid is spinned, take the second and do the same. I first bring the braid a little bit forward to create a nice loopy look. So a little bit forward and then backwards. And continue this until you can get all the braids to the back. And then I just braid them to the regular braid to make the end look nice and neat. And here you can see the final result of this hairstyle. After all, this is pretty easy to do, even though there's a lot of steps. Next, I will create a side parting again about on the same place as before, and then I take the part from the side that I will working on. I share that part in two, put the bottom one away and start from part above it. Take 3 strands and start the braid like a French braid, bringing strands alternately from side over the middle and adding hair above the braid. So left over, right over, add hair, 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 left over, right over, add hair. Keep on repeating this pattern until you added all the hair from this part inside the braid. Now braid for a while, and then I secure the end of the braid just quickly with the puppy pin. I repeat the same process also the bottom section. So 3 strands, braid like a French braid, bringing strands from sides over to the middle, but add hair only from the one side, and that side is above the braid. Once all of the hair is in, I put these braids on top of each others in the way that leftmost are one strand, rightmost are one strand, and middle strands become one individual strand. And in this way I will continue that braid until the end of my hair, or like you prefer. Next, I do the parting to the front, and I will create this parting as a zigzag parting, so it can be look a bit messy and not that neat. Then I will do the French braid on top as well. So I'm taking 3 strands of hair from the corner and start the braid, French braid, bringing strands from sides over to the middle. Add hair from the both sides of the braid. And once you added the hair from the top piece into this braid, continue braiding without addings. And I will continue this until this braid is on the same length as the previous one. And here you can see the final result of this look. The third style of today is the ponytail style. So I create some partings with my fingers. When you have the rectangle on top, take 3 strands from the front and start to braid like a nut braid, bringing strands from sides under to the middle while adding hair from the both sides of the braid. This time I want the braid look a little bit messy and not as neat as usual, so I add pretty big bunches of hair into the braid. That makes the look loose, and well, I said that it looks more self-made in a rush, so that's what I'm looking for. So I'm adding more hair at once as usual. Once the top braid is made, I create again with my fingers some partings to the side in a way that I have about quarter of my hair from top that I braid already. Then I have about quarter on this side, same also on the another side, and about 1/4 on back. So braid this side similar way as you did on top. You need 3 strands. You need to move strands from sides under to the middle and adding hair from the both sides. I create this braid also with the pretty big bunches of hair that I'm adding in, so it should become more messy look than what I usually do. Here you can see that now I have one braid like this on both sides, and next I will create the upside down braid on back. So I take all my hair to the front and start from my neck. So take 3 strands and then just start to braid. That's braid, bringing strands from sides under to the middle and adding hair from the both sides of the braid. Yet also this one I create more looser braid as usual. Once all the braids are finished, secure them to the top with the ponytail, and here you can see what the final result looks like. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe my channel. Have a great day and happy braiding!